Hello, this is Carolyn with Carolyn's Paper Therapy. I'm back today with our third video for a tutorial on putting together my Romantic Rose journal. This is using, if you remember, mainly the My Porch Prints flip tags, papers, and ephemera. And I've also used some other items that I just have in my stash or that I pull from various places. So I'll show you what we've done so far, and then we'll start with our next pages. This is the cover. Our inside front cover. This page, these are the tags that I'm talking about, and I did a separate video on putting those together. These two pages. This opens up and has a tag inside. We completed these two pages, and now we're ready to do the two inside center pages. So I'm going to set everything else aside and we'll start on those. I get all this lined up, and then I have to remember how I wanted to put it together. I believe this went on this side. So what we're going to do here is use this tag and make a pocket for it to go down into. I made two matching pockets, one for this side and one for this side, out of papers that I had printed on both sides. I chose this side for the roses. And so what I will do first is glue down the three sides of this pocket on the left-hand side. I'm going to glue close to the edge so there's room for your tags to go down inside. And when you do these pockets, you want to make sure you keep them away from the very center, because this all has to fold together. And this is where we will be binding the journal together. So this tag just slips down in here like this. And like I said, we did this video before, so you can go back about 3 videos and see the tags and how they were all put together. I have what's remaining in a box over here, and I think there's maybe 3 remaining after we do what we're going to do today. Okay, so down here on this pocket, I'm just going to decorate it with some tags and ephemera that I have, and some words, a word sunshine that I pulled out of my word box, and a butterfly. And that's just to decorate the pocket. So we'll glue those down. And I'm fixing them so that this bunch of roses still show. I love to put things at various angles so that everything isn't all just lined up perfect. Makes it a lot more interesting. This beautiful lady, that's a ticket. and the word sunshine. Anytime you see words or download a digital file, go ahead and print them out and put them in a box or two, and then your words will be ready for you when you want to just pick through there and find what you want to use. I'm also going to use this fussy cut butterfly right here in this corner. And to fill this empty spot up here, I have chosen, these are from G. Kerr's Happiness and Crafting Words and Phrases. And I like them because they're already collaged and they pick up the roses that we have in this book. So this will go right up in this corner. Okay, the other side of our centerfold will feature this tag, and I have a pocket that's identical to this one that it will go down into. So I'll glue that pocket down. Okay, the things I'm going to use on this other side are this is from I believe from Calico Collage Victorian Rose Ephemera. I'm picking up a few of those items that coordinated with this journal, and I believe that's the name of it. I'm going to put this little banner up here with a fussy cut rose and the words, "No rain, no flowers." That's how that will go together. Whenever I'm starting to put together a journal, and this one's a little different from most, a lot of times I'll just use the entire kit that's supplied by the designer, but other times I just want to pick and choose what I have. And by using these tags throughout, I decided to go ahead and just kind of look at some of my other files and some other things that I had printed out and cut out, and use them in this journal to decorate the pages and pockets along with these tags. It's an opportunity to be just a little more creative instead of using something already pre-set. And I'm just doing this to give you ideas and for you to enjoy watching me put it together, and to give you some inspiration to create your own journal in your own way, and to be able to see that you can just do just about anything you want to with these journals. You just let your own creativity flow. Okay, and up here I'm going to use this Keep Calm and Plant the Garden. So that's our 2 center pages completed. And so we'll flip this over and go to the next page. On this page, I'm going to kind of do a collage of a lot of different things. So, see if I can remember. I'm going to feature this tag, which will end up being a pocket. And I had ordered some tea bags to use as pockets in my journals. And that's what this is. I just inked a little bit around the edges so that it would show up nicely. And I'm gonna just glue this down on the 4 sides. The paper is so thin, I don't want it to come through and close up the pocket. I love the color of this. It's has a vintage look. And whatever you slide down inside there, you can see through the tea bag. This was a freebie tag, several tags that were free from My Porch Prints, and I am using them in this because they match the roses. So this tag will just slide right down inside this tea bag. First, I want to attach a tab to it. This is just nothing more than a piece of cardstock that I printed and folded it in half. And I want to glue that down at the top of this to make a little tab to pull it out by. And then I believe it needs a little word, and I chose the word spring that I'll glue on there. So this will just slide right down into the tea bag pocket. And on the pocket, I'm going to place this small tag and another one of my pretty ladies that I have used before. I colored her with a colored pencil, and I showed you previously on the other page that I used where this came from. I ordered these ladies from Amazon, and they're not stickers, they're just cut out almost like paper dolls. So I'm going to glue this right on the front of this tea bag pocket. And then she'll go on there also. I keep pulling that out to make sure my glue doesn't go through. Glue it down. Okay, there's my pretty little tea bag pocket. And over here on this side, I'm going to use some coffee dyed cheesecloth and this flower that I punched out using my die cut machine. try to get glue on all these little points here so that they don't get ripped off when you open and close the book. This glue, Barely Art Precision Craft Glue, has a really fine tip on it. In fact, it's the only tip I use. It has actually, it helps me to do this precision work, but it also has saved me a lot of glue, because when it has a larger tip on it, it generally puts out more glue than you're going to need and wastes the glue. I ordered this glue off of Amazon, and the last time I looked, they no longer sell these small bottles, but I just got a larger bottle to refill this with. Okay, I think I got it all. I got this cheesecloth just a little bit over the edge, so I'm going to need to trim it off. There we go. Now this tag, I made these so that you could write on the back, but I'm going to instead use this one as a pocket. And I'm just going to glue down this side and a little bit here and a little bit down here, and then my pocket will be right there. And then I just have these two small tickets that will fit down in there. Like this. Okay, so we finished that page up. Let's see what we got next. Okay, this fits back in here, just like so. These are the two pages we did that are the centerfold. And then we did this page. I'll probably tie this little string in a bow later. And this here is a tag that was made from the tag kit. It has a little envelope in it that is has a little place in there for a pocket to put a little paper that you can write in. And I glued the ribbon on the back so that it would stay attached to the envelope, and so it can be tied closed. This was all shown on the tag video, the first video that I did on this journal. That fits right down in there. And I had some washi tape that I wanted to use. I just cut it the width of the tag and pressed it down here. Did the same thing on this side, and that makes a hinge so that this tag is featured on this page. You can write in here and also on the back of the tag. So that was a pretty simple page to do. Our next page is this right here, and I'm going to move these other things out of the way while I put this together. Okay, on these 2 pages, I'm not using any tags, pre-prepared tags. I'm using some other ephemera and tags and words and pockets that I've put together from other things other than this kit, the tag kit. So the first thing I'm going to use is an embossed paper. It's white, and I used my die cut machine and embossed using this folder. You put your cardstock in between here and then run it through the die cut machine and it will emboss your paper. That was the first time I had tried that, and I really liked the way that it turned out. So I'm going to make a pocket out of this, and I used my ink dabber here to ink the edges, but I also just kind of lightly went over the raised areas to let the design show up really well, plus to make it more of an off-white color rather than the stark white. So I will glue down the 3 sides of this to make a pocket. When I was looking for additional items to use in this journal rather than just the tags, I have used ephemera from the Calico Collage Victorian Rose ephemera digital kit on a couple of things. This is one right here that I thought was so beautiful. And I'm going to glue her down on this pocket. And then I have chosen some words to go on this pocket. A flower blossoms for its own joy. Okay, there's our pocket finished, and I have a couple of tags to go in there. This one, I'm not sure where I got it from, but on the back side I wanted to use this back side, and then this ephemera came from the Calico Collage Victorian Rose, and I'm going to glue it at the top of this tag and just let it hang over the edges like that. And then I'll be using this tag on the other side. So that finishes that page. The next page will be, let's see. The next page will be this one right here. And on this page, I'm going to use another piece of the ephemera from the Victorian Rose packet from Calico Collage, this lady here. And I used one on this page, and I'll use one over here. Okay, so I'm going to glue her down at the top. And this little item here, I'm not sure where I got this, but I think it was a freebie. And it just opens up, trifold. So what I'm going to do is put it on here so that it will open up, but also make a pocket on this side. So I'll be gluing down these three sides. You could make something like this easily just by taking a long piece of paper and folding it in thirds. So this will go down here just like this. And it opens up like this. And you have a pocket on the side, and I have these two little tags I'm going to put in there. And I selected some words. With the coming of spring, I'm calm again. And this is just a little flower ephemera that I'll put up here in the corner. And I think I'll put just a little piece of bling in the center of it. There we go. So that's all we're going to do today. I may add a ribbon right here on this later, but that's what we're going to do today. So let me get things put back together so you can see what we worked on today. We did these two pages, which are the center fold. These two using the tea bag and one of our tags as a pocket. We use this tag with the pocket on it and the envelope in it as a flip using washi tape. And then we did two pages that did not use our tags from the flip tag papers and ephemera from My Porch Prints, but we used various other items on hand. And so you can be creative on your own and just use these as some ideas to inspire you. And so we have one more video to do where we will do these two pages. This is the inside back, and I will be decorating the back cover in order to cover up this ribbon that's going to be used as a tie to tie the journal together. So we'll have 3 more pages to do. as soon as I get a minute to put them together. Once that video is done, I will bind the journal and go through and fine-tune it and see if there's anything else I want to do. And then I will do a flip-through video for those who want to see the completed video without all the tutorial involved. So I hope you've enjoyed this today. I've been a little bit busy the last couple of days. Went shopping with a friend, which I rarely have gotten to do, and I was a caregiver for my husband for years, and I had my own business before that, and then COVID came, and so it's been a real treat for me to get to go shopping again. We went to the home shop store, I think it's called, and Tuesday morning, and went to the Goodwill to see if I could find any lace or books or things that I could use for my journals, and had a nice lunch at Rafferty's, which is wonderful. And we also went into an Amish store where they sell furniture made by the Amish. So we had just a wonderful day. And my Biscuit loves his daycare. I mean, he can't hardly wait to get out of the car and get in there. And then he's so tired when I pick him up that he can't wait to get in the car and come home and flop in the floor. So that's working out really well. It's given me some freedom, and he's making lots of new friends in his daycare, which will help him to be a better social dog. And so it's a win-win. So I hope you'll remember every day's a gift. Get creative every day with how you spend your hours. Don't just let the hours pass you by. You don't have to be making things, but you can be learning, you can be serving, you can be just enjoying being in the outside, take a hike. There are so many things that we can do that give us joy in a day. So I hope you will find the joy in your day and share it with everyone you meet along the way. So I'm going to say goodbye for now, and I'll see you soon.